whole bunch of black marbles got dropped into his jar when they weaned him by throwing him in the trailer and taking him away. That's how they weaned the horse. I think that's a cruel injustice, right? And so Miles has been dealing with that ever since. But what I want to do is, however many black marbles that was, I need to keep throwing white marbles in every day. So, you know, they're keen on getting into the horse park, and he's this great show horse, and he's an amazing looking horse, and he has all this potential. And I say, okay, but we need to spend 6 months burying black marbles with white marbles. Otherwise, we're just constantly going to be behind in our town. And Michelle is committed to that, which is amazing, right? Because he's going to be better because of it. Had we just continued taking places, he'd just be dropping black marbles in the rest of his life. You know, and he's not only hurting himself, he's hurting trailers. It's traumatic. So, everybody feel good about the hip? Because they have the comfort of home, and when they're not home, now they have an additional protection, which is that on So it's really, really common for me to like get called to the horse park and people got the horses there. It just happens all the time. So however they load at home, remember you got 60% of that when you're going home from wherever you're going. And that's just life.
A girl, and she's up there, and I had her, she was weaned from her mama, she's 18 now, and I used to trailer her a lot. We used to live in Arizona, and as a junior horse, she showed.
Do not get the truth. The truth is when I say, can you please load, while I stand here picking my nose, and I get the answer that my horse gives me in that moment. That's the truth. Okay? So I want a horse that when I say load up into the trailer, please, my horse goes, hey, no problem. That's where I'm at. So for those of you who have your horse follow you in, I'm going to challenge you today to not do that. To let your horse own loading, because if they have anxiety, if they have issues, when you say you're not going to follow me, you're going to step it by yourself, we get to start working through those things. And I want the horse to show me where your problems are. Let me help you, Mrs. Horse, work through whatever those problems are. And the last thing I want to say today is, whatever patience you have, I want you to level it up today. Level up your patience. Because what we do is, we encourage a horse that's already trying all the time. Never encourage a horse that's already trying. So we're going to play with a lot of things. You're going to hear me blather on. I try to limit my blathering, but you're going to hear me say little things, and they're going to seep in. But I have all these little colloquialisms and anecdotes, little statements that help shape the kind of horseman I want to be and the kind of horsemanship I try to teach. So, to that end, we're going to go first to my obstacle area.